A very good morning to teachers and my fellow candidates, fellow friends. I'm Yushin from 6th grade school, and today I would like to share my stories of talking about Lee. So I'll start my story from my childhood and experiences. I used to live in a family with low income, which means both of my parents, they used to work a lot. And they started a very small business when I was small, which means they do not have enough time to accompany me most of the time. And the time that I'm without my parents, I'm forced to send to a lot of relative houses, like my aunties, uncles, and grandparents and all those. I was spending time with my grandparents for most of the time, and I feel like I'm more like a thing rather than a human, which I've been sending like a parcel to a lot of people. And then even like going to shopping also, my first shopping I think I went with my auntie. Yeah. And then like during some meal time, I can feel like all the relatives, they are talking to each other, and then they have been having their chin bags and all those. But I'm just a kid, which I'm not even their family member, so I was always away from all those like chin bags and talks. Yeah, this is when I was sending to some relative house, and it was a rainy day. Then even at night, I used to I sleep with those relatives and uncles. I used to spend time with my parents and all those. Until I was standard 1, everyone is like making their own friends. But that time, I found that I cannot make friends with any of them because I feel like they are the one who are going to leave me one day. So why should I still give my bottom of heart to them? I feel like it doesn't work. Like if I even want to accept the leaving at the last, then why should I still talk to them at the first? This is a picture, which means like everyone is exchanging their heart, but then I'm the one who choose to exchange my apple. So see one of them. And then I feel like I have a very strong boundary with all of them, which means I don't share emotions, I don't share feelings with them. I just like people who always away from everyone. It's like a cycle. This is like a parcel like that, which means I have met my parents, and then my parents sent me to my grandparents, and then I was sent to aunties, sent to uncles, and then which means like whoever that's free, then I'm with you. And then even my pets, I have few dogs in my childhood, but then they pass away one by one. So I feel like even pets, they are not with you all the time. They're just like, they come to you and they leave so fast. Until one day, I met a big incident in my life, which my mom, she told me that my calligraphy teacher, he got lung cancer. He's my calligraphy teacher for 7 years, from I was standard 3 until I was form 3. And then he's like accompanied me from my 9 years old until I was 15. So it's like he didn't leave me at that long period, and he used to like accompany me most of the time. So I feel like I actually cannot accept and I cannot believe like how can he suddenly like got this kind of serious disease, and even we just met last weekend. And then I started to like think of me and his memories. It's like a carousel running in my head, and that picture is when I was just started the beginning of my calligraphy learning journey, and then I started to gain prizes, and at last I can even write a very good calligraphy essays. And I was so I just can't believe that. And then I went into a very down emotion. I started to cry. I cry whenever, every second that I think of him. It is a very special incident actually because I haven't like go through this kind of process in my life. He's the first person who, leave me, leave me, and he's never going to come back to me again in my life. And then I start to reflect, I start to reflect that why don't I spend enough time with him? And I start to think I'm not the one who think that why will I meet him at the beginning if I know that one day he will leave me. But instead of that, I was thinking that why don't I have enough time with him and have longer time with him? And the day that I saw his coffin, I was not crying. I think my tears went empty in my eyes or but I cannot cry already because I cried finish. And then everything is in my mind, and I was keep thinking, how can a person suddenly leave you like that? And then the way that I treat someone from my beginning of my life is that I always have a boundary with everyone. But at this point, I was thinking, why don't I just go off my boundary and spend more time and more memories with him? Because I found that our memories, even our pictures we took, is only 2 pictures. It's everything is limited. And then I was trying very hard to step out of this boundary. And at last, I can say, fortunately, I get to do that, which means I started to step out of my boundary. I started to make friends and talk with my families and others. And I found that when I come out from this situation, I found there's still a lot of people my aunties, uncles, my grandparents, even my parents, they actually love me a lot. And the one who didn't notice is me. So after that, I start to exchange my bottle of heart with everyone. And this picture is my world start to have colors. I start to talk to my parents and I share with them. I start to share my emotions and start to share my feelings with them. I start to make friends and I start to take part in a lot of proposed activities. Even my grandparents also, I will spend time with them to accompany them and a lot. This is my calligraphy teacher. And this was the picture when I was Form 2 and Form 3. So after that, I will make a lot of changes, I take part in activities, like school activities, and then even St. John's activities. A lot of things, I make friends, and I do a lot of things which it's not happening in my early stage of my life. So I want to say is that 离别是世界上第2浪漫的事情，因为我们从此离别后，每一次的相遇都会是重逢，而重逢是世界上第1浪漫的事情。And a parting is the world's second most poetic thing to happen, as the reunion that comes after it is the world's most poetic event there. And even you cannot control the living in life, I would say 如果我们控制不了缘起缘灭，何不珍惜当下 ？If we cannot control every part, then why not we accept it and appreciate what are still with us now? And that's all for my story. So, I'm sharing of lyrics now. I need everyone to put both of your hand in front of your chest. Close your eyes. I would like to share the merits I have gathered today with my parents, my teachers, my friends, and my peers. May they be well and happy. May they be free from danger and be blessed with good health. Thank you.